Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ACHS Paul Talk right here on ACHS Media. We're glad you joined us on YouTube today. We've got Golden Bear basketball coming your way shortly. You can see just under a minute and 20 seconds to go till tip-off. We're ready. I hope you are too. Let's see if the Bears can pick themselves another win here from the Bears Den. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Golden Bear basketball right here on ACHS Paul Talk. Keegan Hicks in the center circle, ready for the jump here for the Golden Bears. Bears pick it up, off to Alex Moore, and the Bears start ahead. Less than 5 seconds into the game, they've already picked up their first 2 points. Ball into the lane. It's picked up, and the Bears grab it on a little bobble play by the Nettleton Tigers. Alex Moore out to Jacob Tucker, shoots and drops it in for 3. Buckets from the corner. 5-0 Bears jump ahead. Lady Bears have taken a win tonight, 37-32. Let's see if the boys can keep it alive as they get the pass out from the wing. Moving on the inside. Fouls called on number 13, Keegan Hicks. Driving on the inside was number 10, Jacorin Moore. And that foul's called on the floor. The Tigers step out to throw it in. Nettleton's number 2, Dilworth, gives it into the corner there. They'll find number 22, Ruff. Ruff pulls it around, gives back to Dilworth. He comes off the left wing, looking to make the pass. Far away, he'll find Keandre Johnson at the top of the key. The pass is out. Number 14, Ball. Ball for 3. The basket scores in response there to the Bears. 7 minutes and about 1 second to go in the first. Jacob Tucker down the floor. Out to Alex Moore. He'll pull in the paint. The basket's up and no good on the Euro. And the Bears try and grab the steal back. Justin Hernandez doing everything he can to work it off. Pass to Ruff. Ruff off the ball. Under the goal, the shot's up no good, but Alex Moore grabs the rebound and the Bears head down the floor. Passes under the goal to Keegan Hicks. He drops it down the back door and puts it in. I wonder if it was a sliding screen door or if it was just a glass door. I wonder what kind of back door. Nonetheless, the Bears put it in after they pick it up. And the ball's around to Dilworth, top of the key by Nettleton. Over to the left side and back up top to Johnson. Nettleton continues to move it around. Ball's away. Number 2 goes for the shot. It's blocked by Keegan Hicks and blocked again on the rebound. The pass is off to Tucker. Tucker to Moore. Moore drops the defender, puts the basket in, and grabs the points. And the Bears move ahead 9-3 with 6 minutes to go. Ball's going to be out of bounds on the Bears. Looks like the Tigers will have it. And number 4, Jalen Betts, going to grab it on the inbound. He'll head to the top of the key, look out to the left side. He tries to get the ball away to Ball, realizes it's not empty, and Nettleton grabs it under the goal. Number 23, Brand, loses it. And out of bounds the ball goes. The Bears take over. Alex Moore going to give it in. Tigers already set up in a full-court press here. They'll get the ball into Jacob Tucker. Tucker's headed down the right side, drops off on the top corner, takes it off on the top of the key. Number 10, Moore knocks it loose, takes it down the floor and puts it in. And the Tigers take the score with their first 2-point bucket of the evening. Brady Talley now for the Bears, going to get it over the center line, out to the right side. Head inside to Keegan Hicks. He puts the floater in above the heads of the Tigers. 11-5, the Bears still lead. Betts with the ball. Ball across to Brand. Brand on the left wing pulls it back out, gives it to Cam Ball. Out to Betts. Looking for Brand. The ball's high off the hand of a Bear and into that of Keegan Hicks. He gets the pass away to Talley. Talley with the jump stop three goes no good. And the rebound made by the Tigers, and they'll take it down the floor on the breakaway and put it in for two. Justin Hernandez is going to drop a defender, head down to the left side. Gets the pass across to Tucker. He's high above. Off the key in there to Hernandez. Hernandez moves off the paint, goes up from the block, no good. His floater hits the rim and falls away, incomplete. Tigers going to see the Bears jump up, knock it down, away to Moore. Moore off to Hicks. He goes for the shot. It's incomplete, but not counted anyways. Foul was called on the floor. Number 23, Brand, going to fall on his back. Looks like he hurt the lower piece of his back and slipped up a little bit on some slick floor. And the Bears step out to throw it in. Justin Hernandez tries to give the sneaky pass into Moore, and it's going to be stolen there by the Tigers. They'll kick it out, and the shot by number 10 is up, no good. For three, Jacorin Moore. The Bears try to fight for the rebound, and the Tigers off his fingertips and out of bounds, so the Bears pick it up. Alex Moore into Jacob Tucker. Tucker trying to get the pass across to Moore. Moore couldn't pick it up. Tucker was going down the middle of the floor trying to get it off. He had two men on pressure, follow him right on the side like a sidecar on a motorcycle, and they were attached at the hip, to say the least. And that's what made it difficult for Tucker to get the pass away. Bears move it down the floor away to Alex Moore. He'll pull in the paint. Step off the lane, go up for the basket. The jumper's no good, and the rebound made by Jay Hawkins for the Tigers. Sends the long ball down the floor and out of bounds off the hand of number 10, Jacorin Moore. And our number 15, Alex Moore, steps out to throw it in. The give-in is there to Brady Talley. Talley moves it over. Deep to Tucker in the corner. Off the hands of a Tiger and out of bounds. Been seeing some contact earlier there on Talley. If you're watching, you probably saw it too. Shots up, no good for three. A rebound by Keegan Hicks. It's pulled down, no good as it's caught onto the floor. Tigers take it down the floor, and Cam Ball jumps in for the alley-oop and puts it in. Alex Moore to Keegan Hicks, picks it up, steps back, takes the floater, no good, and the ball's lost out of bounds by the Bears. 11-9, it's now a one-score ball game. 3:01 to go in the first. Ball for three. Keandre Johnson with that basket. And the Tigers take the lead for the first time this evening. Nettleton knocks it out of the hands of Moore. He's trying to press down the floor. Bears keep it. Ball's into Talley. Talley kicks it off to Hernandez. Hernandez going to try to head down the lane, loses it off his fingers and out of bounds. Tigers take it over. Moore gives it in. Ball's off to Dilworth. Push called on the Bears. Number 12, Brady Talley, That'll be his first, team second. Ball's into number 4, Jalen Betts, wide open. He takes the shot and makes it. And Jacob Tucker's looking to give it to Talley. Talley never moves because Alex Moore comes in front of him. And a bit of miscommunication leaves the Bears with the turnover as the pass is made out of bounds. Shots up, no good. Jalen Betts grabs it and steps over the baseline, and the Bears pick it up on a turnover. Alex Moore going to give it in. He'll find Justin Hernandez. Hernandez over the center line. Out to Brady Talley in the corner. The shot for 3. No good. And the rebound made there by Xavion Dilworth. Down in the paint, and the backwards layup made by Betts. Talley needs to give it in. He'll find Alex Moore. Moore down the left side, pulls through the center, heads to the paint, and a foul's called on the floor. That'll be the second for the Tigers. And head coach Grant Gardner makes some substitutions as Jalen Betts picks up his first foul of the evening. Hernandez gives it in to Talley. Talley picks it up on the left wing. Out to Hernandez, a shot for 3, basket, no good. And a jump ball called on the rebound. Nettleton will have it. Ball's into Dilworth. Dilworth out to the left side. Ball out to DeAndre Johnson. Pulls inside the paint. Kicks it around. Gives it to Jacorin Moore. Goes down the lane. No good on the basket. And a rebound picked up by the Bears. Brady Talley. And a travel called on Talley. Dilworth tries to give it in. He'll find number 11, Johnson, for the Tigers. Gives it out to Vinson. Vinson back out. Pass to number 2. Dilworth, shots up, no good. Ball's lost on the floor. Jacorin Moore picks it up, goes for 3, no good. Foul called on number 22. Keelan Ruff of the Nettleton Tigers, his first, team third, and the Bears step out to throw it in. Ball to Jacob Tucker. Tucker drops, goes over to the left side, spins around, tries to kick a defender, gives it off to Alex Moore. Moore's on the left. And a travel called on Alex Moore. He tries to come in off the block, steps out to make the spin, and on the turn is when the travel's called. The Bears down by 5, 16-11 with 50 seconds to go in the first period. Number 2, Dilworth, going to get the pass across to Jamarin Ball. Over to Moore. Moore comes inside to Johnson. The underleg layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back up and puts it in. 18-11, Alex Moore with the inbound to Brady Talley. Less than 30 seconds remains in the first period. Talley out to the left side. Lowering his shoulder, goes to the goal. Foul called, a push on the shot. Brady Talley will be the first Golden Bear to reach the free throw line. In fact, he'll be the first player to reach the free throw line so far this evening for the boys' varsity contest. First shot's up and no good. Second shot up, no good. And a rebound by Keandre Johnson. Down the floor goes Nettleton. Inside the paint, basket's up, no good. A rebound by Brady Talley and a push on Johnson. That foul's on the floor, and the Bears have it with 10.9 to go. In the first period, Alex Moore steps out to throw it in. Ball to Justin Hernandez. Down the right side. Off to Alex Moore, and a steal by Jalen Betts. Betts into the paint, loses it out of bounds with 1.6 seconds to go. It better be a quick shot by the Bears. If they let time expire, they'll keep possession. Go up goes Keegan Hicks. The basket's no good. They'll still have possession to begin the second period. Bears down by 7, 18-11 at the end of the first period. The ball in the second period to begin the second period. Those of you watching, or those of you rather listening on Mixler, if you'd like to watch the stream as well as have the audio, it is available on YouTube, ACHS Media. Don't forget that the county tournament begins Thursday, and we will have all the games in the high school gym streamed on our YouTube page. And Alcorn Central plays in the high school gym this coming Thursday. Slated for 4 games as of right now, pending any changes on Thursday. And then we'll have finals matchups on Friday for the Alcorn County Tournament hosted by the Alcorn Central Golden Bears. Justin Hernandez steps on the sideline, gets the out-of-bounds called for the Bears, and the Tigers take it over. Out to DeAndre Johnson, goes for 3. He's just a bit short. Brady Talley grabs the rebound. Heads out to the right side, steps back. Makes the move to the left. There at the top of the key, he'll find the pass to Alex Moore. Moore picks it up just to the left of the center circle. Goes in the paint, up for the basket. Shot's good on the whirlwind. He'll put it in on the windmill. And Dilworth, the pass to number 14, Jamarion Ball. Shot for 3's no good. Under the goal goes Hicks. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. And the Bears will have it under the goal. That was a good play by the Bears, but the Tigers saw it coming. They had a man downfield quick enough to get right there in the position of play and knock the ball out of bounds. Into Jacob Tucker, and he pulls up on a quick jumper, knocks it down for 2, and now the Bears only trail by 3. Basket outside the key, no good by the Nettleton Tigers. Alex Moore gets tied up on a rebound, and the jump ball will be called. And the Tigers keep it on possession. Ball's off the back of Brady Talley. Picked up by a Tiger. Shot's no good. Talley gets the rebound. And the Bears have possession. Brady Talley out to the left side. Comes off the wing. Tries to kick it low to number 13, Keegan Hicks. And there the whistle blows. Kicking the ball foul called on Nettleton. Justin Hernandez steps out to throw it in. He'll find Alex Moore. Moore from the wing. Out to Hicks. Hicks goes up and a foul called on the Nettleton Tigers. That is a shooting foul. It will be number 6 for the Tigers. So every foul from this point forward, the Bears will get to shoot some shots. Now Keegan Hicks is at the line to shoot for 2. First basket's good. Second basket, good as well. And the Bears trail by 1 point, 18-17 at the top of the key. There's number 2, Xavion Dilworth. Pass out to Jacorin Moore. Shots up, no good. A rebound by Alex Moore. That basket for 3 was incomplete. And the ball, a foul called on the Nettleton Tigers, number 2 for a push. And that's 1-1. At the line will be, again, number 13, Keegan Hicks. Shooting the 1-1. First shot's good. He'll stay to shoot again. Now things are tied up at 18. 6:11 to go in the second period. Shots in and good by number 13, Keegan Hicks. Now go the Tigers. It's lost on the floor. The Bears pick it up. Here comes Alex Moore. Moore in the paint, kicks it out to Jacob Tucker for 3. He goes, and it's completed. Deep in the corner, he'll knock the bucket away. Number 2, Xavion Dilworth goes down the floor at the top of the key. Out and around, they'll find DeAndre Johnson. Goes for 3, no good. Ball's out of bounds, and the Bears taking it back. 22-18, a lead by 4 points. 5:36 to go in the second. Ball to Brady Talley. Talley out to the left side. Comes over to the center. Gets it under the goal to Alex Moore on the alley-oop. It puts it in. And here comes the Nettleton Tigers. Off to number 11, Keandre Johnson. Johnson back to Dilworth. The shot for 3 is no good. Brady Talley on the rebound. And the ball away to Jacob Tucker. Tucker to Hicks. He picks it up in the right corner. Goes to Tucker. Shot is up. No good. Rebound and put back by Alex Moore. And a timeout called by head coach Grant Gartner of the Nettleton Tigers. 26-18 Bears lead with a commanding 8 points. 4:52 to go here in the second period of play. You're listening to Golden Bear Basketball. We're back here, 4:52 to go in the second. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, I want to apologize. It is not my fault that the audio is very much ahead of the video at the current moment. We pull our stream down from Huddle, which records all of our games, and then we send that live to YouTube. And Huddle is having some difficulties getting their streams up in a quick amount of time. So our video is much behind our audio. But I want to tell you I am not a future teller. Down the floor go the Bears. Basket's up, no good. Rebound by Jacob Tucker. Gets stripped away. And the Tigers pull it down. Number 5, Cam Ball, gets the pass away to Jalen Betts, who gives it off to Vincent. Vincent away to number 11, Keandre Johnson. They'll take it under the goal to Jacorin Moore. Back out to Johnson. There to Moore in the corner. He'll go up for the basket as he approaches the block. No good. And the rebound by Keegan Hicks. Hicks knocks it away to number 10, Hernandez. Hernandez off to the hands of Moore. Moore heads down the lane and a carry called. He did. He picked it up at his shoulder and pulled it down. Looked like he was preparing to maybe do a shot put there, but a little light for a shot put. 28-21, Bears lead by 7. Ball's off to Ontario Vincent. Top of the key, away to Dilworth over on the left wing. He pulls it back, looks around, gives back to Vincent. Vincent off to Johnson. Johnson eyes the floor, cuts it around, and the Tigers keep things in motion. Dilworth in the paint, under the goal to number 22, Keelan Ruff. He'll put it in, no problem on the floater. Picked off inbound, takes up by number 2. Shots no good. The rebound by Vincent goes back, and he'll put it in. And now it's a 28-25 ball game, back to one score. Alex Moore over to Brady Talley. Talley over the center line, down the right sideline he goes. Gets it off to Keegan Hicks. It's picked off on the floor. Jacorin Moore takes it down, lays it in. And back to a one-point ball game. Coach Josh Harrison for the Golden Bears takes the timeout. 2:39 remains in the second period. Bears lead by a small one-point lead. Ball's in to Hicks. Hicks away to Tucker. Goes down for the break. Shots up, no good. A little too heavy on the put up at the block. And as the Tigers come down the floor, Brady Talley tries to set up to take the charge, and he gets the blocking foul called. He fell a little too quickly there, and is going to send number 2, Xavion Dilworth, to the free throw line. That's Talley's second foul, team third. Dilworth first shot, no good. He's got one more. Dilworth to shoot his second. Shots up and no good. Looks like Vincent's going to get the rebound. Passes it off, and the basket's good by Jamarion Ball. And the Tigers take a one-point lead. Ball off to Hicks. And the Bears get it out to the corner there to Hernandez. Goes up for 3, no good. And the rebound made by the Tigers. Dilworth in the paint, shots up, no good. A rebound by Ruff, and the putback scores. And Alcorn Central's Brady Talley in the backcourt. He moves over the center line over towards the left. Pulls in the paint, goes up, and the basket's blocked. And the rebound made by Dilworth. Heads down the floor, and a foul called on Hernandez. It's a shooting foul. The basket scores, and now the Tigers are headed to the free throw line. Hernandez picks up his first. Team fourth. Back at the lines, number 2, Xavion Dilworth. Shots up and good. 34-28 the score. Jacob Tucker down the floor. Out to the top of the key. Goes up for the basket. No good. Keegan Hicks gives his best effort to get the rebound, and that's going to be a foul called on Hicks for an over the back. That'll be his second. Team fifth with 1:28 to go in the second period. The Bears trail by 6. It is Alcorn Central ball. Checking in now for Golden Bears is Charlie Staley and A.J. Robbins. They're in for Hicks and Moore. Ball to Dilworth on the inbound, out to the top of the key. Over to Vincent. Vincent away to number 10, Jacorin Moore. Moore gets it off to Jamarion Ball. Ball out to Dilworth, goes inside the lane, basket's up, no good, a rebound, and put back by number 5, Cam Ball. And A.J. Robbins gives the ball on the inbound to Brady Talley. Tally down the floor at the top of the key, steps up for three, no good. And a rebound by Cam Ball. Sends it off to Dilworth with 50 seconds to go. Jamarion Ball goes for three. The rebound is into the hands of Jacob Tucker. He moves down quickly, out to Hernandez. Basket's no good for three. And a fight for the rebound is going to be off the hand of Nettleton. And over the baseline, the Bears will take it up underneath the goal to throw it in. Down by 8, 36-28. Justin Hernandez on the inbound. Gives it in to Brady Talley. Talley away to Hernandez. Goes inside the paint, kicks off to Charlie Staley, and he'll be fouled on the shot. Staley at the line to shoot two. For the Golden Bears, 36-28. First shot's up, no good. Second shot's up and no good as well. The rebound will be made there by Cam Ball. He'll get it out to Dilworth over on the right wing. Dilworth's going to see some pressure put on by Staley, trying to get the steal. Dilworth trying to work the ball around. He'll cut it loose to Cam Ball. He'll head down the baseline, pick it up top to Vincent. Vincent to Moore and away to Jamarion Ball. He'll drop step back for three, and 8 seconds remains on the scoreboard in the second period. Brady Talley to the corner, 2 seconds to go, and the ball will be stolen at the end of the second period. The Bears will trail by 11 points, 39-28. Here at the end of the first. Bears did have a 7-point lead, gave that up quickly to 3 consecutive baskets by the Tigers of Nettleton. And the Bears need to come back and find a way to recover in the second half. A very similar instance that happened at Amory. The Bears led by 14. Moving into halftime, had a 17-point lead during the third period, and ended up giving that loss and the win to Amory by a margin of 8 points. Let's take a look at some shooting stats here. Hernandez has no points on the board. He's taken 4 shots. Talley with no points on the board. He's 0 for 3 on 2-point field goals and 1 for 1 at 3-point field goals. He's 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Jacob Tucker's 1 for 3 inside, 2 for 2 outside, and has that total of 8 points. 5 for 7 is Alex Moore for the 2-point shots. He's got 10 points. Keegan Hicks is 3 for 5 inside the paint, 0 for 1 outside the key, and shooting 100% at the free throw line. Hicks with a total of 10 points. Charlie Staley is 0 for 1 inside the paint, was fouled on that one attempt. He went to the free throw line and came up empty. He's 0 for 2 behind the stripe. 39-28 the score at the end of half. We will have more Golden Bear basketball on its way shortly. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, it's not my fault the audio's not messed up, but it is messed up nonetheless, and I can't fix it either way. So we'll be back with more basketball here in around 8 minutes. Stay with us right here. I'm Bear broadcaster John Mask. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Bear basketball under the goal. Goes Keegan Hicks, and he puts it in for 2. And the Bears go down the floor in the defensive mode. Foul called under the goal on the Tigers, number 2, Dilworth. And Alex Moore steps out to throw it in. Out to Keegan Hicks. Hicks to Tucker. Step back jumper. Puts it in for 2. Tucker jumper. I'm here rhyming, spitting them out like crazy, folks. Down the floor they go. Ball's off the hand of a Bear and out of bounds. The Tigers will keep it under the goal. In comes number 22, Keelan Ruff. Out goes number 23, Jaden Brand. Dilworth gives it into Ruff. Ruff pulls it back. And the floater will take 2 points for the Tigers. Ball to Hernandez. Hernandez to Talley, away in the corner. Off to Alex Moore. He'll try to break it in. The paint and a push called on the Tigers. Takes their second foul of the half. 7:19 to go in the third. 41-32. Tigers with the 9-point lead. Into Jacob Tucker. Pulls up on the jumper. Puts it back in for 2. Narrows it down to 7. Here we go, 41-34. Down the floor goes Smith. Shots up, and a charge called on the Tigers. Brady Talley at his feet, planted, went up, and fell right at the right time. Good call by the official under the goal. Bears will take it in. Alex Moore on the inbound. Takes it across to Jacob Tucker. Tucker out to the left side, away to Hernandez for 3. Basket's no good. The rebound by Dilworth. Back off the center line. Steps off the wing. Gets the pass. DeAndre Johnson. Ball for 3 is short. And the rebound made by Hernandez. Hernandez slows up before he crosses the center line. Gets a man coming. Provides some screen coverage. Hernandez takes it down to the baseline. Out to Talley. Up for 3. The basket's no good. Into the hands of Ruff. Hernandez was in the right area. He was just on the floor. And Alex Moore runs into the official as he tries to jump and make the steal. And the ball's out of bounds, so the Tigers will keep it. Ball's in Dilworth. He steps back. Looks out to the right side. Finds Ball. Ball across to Moore, out to DeAndre Johnson, comes out from the corner, steps off from the wing, gives it out to Dilworth at the top of the key. Dilworth moves inside, drops it out to Jamarion Ball. Basket's good for 3. You've got to follow number 11 and number 14. They've been making buckets all night long. Talley to Tucker, Tucker to Hicks, and the basket's good for 2. As they drop it in there from the backside. Out to Johnson. They'll pick up the pass on the right corner. He comes around. Out to Dilworth. Steps inside with the pass. Over to Jamarion Ball. Ruff takes it down. And it's off the hands of Keegan Hicks. Blocked away. Away to Dilworth. Inside the paint. Basket's up and good. Alex Moore goes for Keegan Hicks. He's over center. Through the paint. Step back jumper. No good. And a foul called on number 15, Keegan Hicks, or number 15, Alex Moore. Keelan Ruff takes Alex Moore and pushes him away. Coach Harrison wanting a technical. Referee not going to give it. Foul called on Moore. It'll be the first for the Bears in this half. Vinson gives it over to Dilworth, and he comes across the center line. Back out to Vinson on the right side. Looks over, finds Betts, pulls back up to Vinson, over to Dilworth. Goes in the paint, shots up, and no good. Rebound by Betts, and the putback scores. Alex Moore on the long ball. Hernandez on the layup. Basket's good. Out to Dilworth. Now the Tigers down the floor. The kick out to Vinson. Pulls inside for the 2-point jumper. No good. Rebound by Justin Hernandez. Hernandez to Alex Moore. Pulls in. Basket on the layup. Takes 2. Out to Vincent on the left wing. Pulls away. Dilworth picks it up. Just to the left of the center circle. He stands unguarded. 48-44. 15 to go in the third. Ball's away to Jalen Betts. Cross back to Dilworth. And over to Vincent for 3 in the corner. He's no good. Tally on the rebound. Away to Justin Hernandez. Takes it from the corner. Shot for 3 is no good. It's dead off the top of the basket. He was moving quick trying to get that ball away. He didn't see a man to pass it, so why not go for the shot? No good, but it would have been awesome had he made that because he ended up almost running into Mr. Donnie Bates taking our photos down there. Tigers give the ball in. Number 22, Ruff, puts it in the hands of Dilworth. Down the court he comes. 3:50 to go in the third. Ball's away. Out to Jacorin Moore. And Justin Hernandez knocks down the ball for a steal. Gets it out to Jacob Tucker. Steps down for 3. Basket's no good. And a rebound by Alex Moore. Ball's going to be tipped out of the hand of Jacob Tucker. And the Tiger takes it down the floor. Jacorin Moore for 3. No good. Brady Talley on the save. Gets it out to Alex Moore. Goes in. The basket's knocked from his hands. Keandre Johnson takes it down the floor. And the charge called as he moves down the waves. Call's already been made for the charge. They cannot be reversing it. There's a referee trying to overturn the call. That should not happen. .48-40, 3:17 to go. The charge was called. Coach Gardner wants to overturn it. And now the officials are headed to talk to Coach Harrison. He's not going to be happy, especially if they try to give it away. And they have overturned the call. This is absolutely pitiful. I mean, it has been all night long on both sides, well granted. But still, it continues to be pitiful. Shots up no good for 3. The Bears get it. Out to Jacob Tucker. He'll take it down the floor and put it in for 3. Now the Bears have been energized. Ball's picked up by Hicks. Hicks away to Talley. Talley moving down the floor. In the paint, out to Hicks. Basket's up and good for 2. This is when defense will win the ball game. You've got to stay in it. Stay on top and stay above the water. Ball out to Johnson. Takes it from the wing. Kicks it out to Ruff in the corner. Back up top to Dilworth to the bottom of the center circle. Back away to Johnson. Goes no good. Into the hands of Alex Moore. Moore down the floor. Picks off. Out to Hernandez for 3. Basket's no good. The Bears did not cover the rebound, and Dilworth walks away with it. Down the floor he goes. Kicks it off to Moore. Shot's no good. Gets his own rebound, and the putback scores. Alex Moore to Keegan Hicks. Hicks down the floor. Goes up. Basket's no good. Dilworth grabs it. Pulls it down, and they head down the right side. Kick off to the left. Shot from Jamarian Ball. No good for 3. Alex Moore on the rebound. He'll head in the paint, put the basket in. And now it's a one-score ball game. Justin Hernandez with a steal. And a jump ball's called. And the Nettleton Tigers have the ball on the jump. They'll get it out. Under the goal. Shot's no good. And the ball going to be picked up and put back in by the Tigers. Jacob Tucker out to Justin Hernandez over on the left side. He'll head down the baseline. Kicks it out to Talley. Talley goes for three. And the basket's no good. Ball's knocked away off the hand of a Tiger. Or at least that's what we thought. To be called out on the Bears. It probably was. I'm just trying to be overexcited here. That's my fault. Tigers get the inbound. It'll be away to Cam Ball. Ball to Vinson. Gets it under the goal. Kicks it back out to Dilworth. Shot for three. No good. Into the hands of Vinson. Bears got to